The newcomers class. Absolutely. So what I have to do is come giving you what you want until you want what I have to come and give, like the master teacher. In this picture right here, y'all may be wondering, who is this in this picture? This is who you call Lucifer. This is in the galaxy who you would call Lucifer. Okay? So let's dive into the message. So welcome everybody who's new, because in this live, we are talking about the fall of Lucifer. The fall of Lucifer. Tap the screen, y'all, and drop the 9s in the comments. I believe most people misunderstand the story of Lucifer, and this is the purpose of this live, to give you all the context. Rahul, bad brother. So when you think of the tree of life, right? The Kabbalah tree of life, the Kabbalah. Drop the 9 if you know what the Kabbalah tree of life is. Okay? If you know what the Kabbalah tree of life is, drop a 9 in the comments, man. Because this is the type of stuff that I want to get into, because there's different schools of thought. And most of you all have read the Bible, I'm assuming. But the Bible without the Kabbalah is useless. All right? Drop the 9, tap the screen, y'all. Let's get to 1,000 as far as the hearts, man. Let's get to 1,000 so we can get the algorithm going, y'all. We at 7 people. We gonna get into the message, y'all. Hit that screen for me so we can get the newcomers. It's a light at the top of the tree of life in the Kabbalah. It's called Kether. All right? It's the pure light. The master teacher teaches us about this. And we are told that Lucifer is the light bearer. Follow me, y'all. Walk with me. This is an emanation of the light. Walk with me. This is called the crown, Kether. Okay? Now, this crown, or this pure light, when it descends into Malkut, which is the bottom, Kether is number 1. Malkut would be at the bottom. It is a bottomless pit, which Lucifer falls down into. Walk with me. If you look at the 10 spheres, the bottom one has no sphere below. So in a simple term, I'm talking about light coming into matter. You see? This is the formation of creation. Therefore, the tree of life is like a map, a formation. And so we have to deal with the solar energy, not the physical body, but the solar energy. The solar energy descends through all of these spheres from Kether, okay, all the way down. Kether is at the top. Kether is the crown chakra of the 10 sephiras of the tree of life. Okay? Yashaya 11, my brother. Okay? What's up, brother? Drop the 9 for me. Tap the screen, man. I need you on the team, too. You a great thinker, bro, and I love your lives, man. Your lives have been amazing lately, brother. Okay? Peace, God. We getting into some esoteric for real. All right? So I'm talking about Kether right now, which will be the crown chakra, where the light descends down to Malkuth. Okay? I want you to know that the right hand side, the subconscious, we're going to talk about that. So this light descends downward. All right? And this has a lot to do with the planets. Knowledge. all the way down. Because once we come into Malkut, this is Lucifer. Or should we say on a physical level, on our level, this is how our soul descends into matter or into the body. This is a story of the Exodus. Because Pharaoh is Malkut, the ruler of the physical world, the one who keeps Israel in bondage. So Moses goes to go see Pharaoh, but the story tells you that the Lord had hardened Pharaoh's heart. This is why you see Kether, who is Lucifer, and the devil is two sides of the same coin. Most people don't know this because light itself drew himself downwards into Malkut. We know when light slows down in frequency and vibration, it turns into matter. This is creation itself. So in the Bible, Pharaoh would not let the Israelites go. And the Israelites would be the souls. Okay? So Pharaoh's firstborn son dies, and then he releases the Israelites. And this means as long as the soul is trapped in a physical body, if it's not by the grace, okay, it will not be freed until it's on its deathbed. Okay, the physical body makes the heart hard because the vices within the body, when this body grows in mass, it has power over the soul until the soul self-realizes, which is self-realization. When you come to know who you truly are, only then is when you can take control and rule over the body. Until then, the body has control over the soul, and this is the fall of Lucifer. When the light has slowed down and came into a manifestation of a physical body, which is a slower vibration, which is a vibration where the urges of life, the urges, the demi-urge, Yadala broth, okay? So don't think sin, don't think evil, think energy. Thank the tree of life so you can see how you can ascend from Malkut, which is the earth. Okay? Then there's the moon. Then you go to the left, Mercury. Then you go all the way to the right. I'm going to show you all this. Going through all of them one by one. This is the tree of life. These are realms, the soul after death, when that angel of death comes, because the angel of death does not come for the physical body. Your physical body will be left right here in the physical form, but he comes for the soul, because the soul without a body is free, but the body without a soul will rot. I said the soul without a body is free, but the body without the soul will rot. Woo! So the soul has left behind various bodies if you have reincarnated, but there's also a mental body, an emotional body, an astral body. So in my life, someone was speaking about the planets and how the planets was inside of us. What he tried to speak about is what I'm speaking of now. He told me that there was no such thing as planets, but the planets was esoteric. What he was talking about was the tree of life, but he didn't know how to explain it. Okay? And if you do not live correctly, if you do not live righteous, you will be judged by Saturn. See, Saturn has a certain type of energy of discipline. And Saturn has a certain type of energy. The realm of Saturn is the realm of karma. The law of justice is Saturn. Karma is Saturn. What you do, so you should reap. This is why becomes close with Satan. Because when you do not pass your test that your soul is telling you to do, the soul is telling you what to do. And when you don't listen, you will be disciplined by Saturn, because we are ruled by Ma'at, which is balance. And anything out of balance will meet Satan or Saturn or Malkuth, which is the light that has now turned into a physical form. And this physical form comes with urges. This physical form comes with the ego. So we have to be one of the ones that pass the test. Okay, the soul, the spirit, the whole universe belongs to them, because they are not trapped into a body. They can choose to descend, or they can choose to ascend to higher realms and become like the angels. Because when you are righteous, what's the difference? In the Quran, it says when man does what God tells him to do, he becomes more than the angels. Because the angels do not have the choice to disobey Allah, but we do. So when we have the choice to disobey Allah or to disobey God, and we are still righteous, we become better than the angel. Can y'all drop the 9 for me? I come here to give you what you want, so you want what I come to give. That's the epiphany that I had yesterday on the phone. These people are still in religion. Go within religion and pull them out. Show them what's being really spoken of. Show them. So the only prayer in the Bible is the Lord's Prayer. The Lord's Prayer. It is not supposed to be recited aloud. It's supposed to be recited in silence, inwardly, where it says, forgive us for our trespasses. Because in this day, nobody knows when the angel of death will come. So each day we should ask for forgiveness. But we also have to forgive others. But you cannot be a saved sinner. You cannot be an angel that doesn't want to do heavenly deeds. You cannot be an angel identifying with your false self. Okay? You cannot be lukewarm. You can't be biased. You can't be double-minded. You either hot or you cold. Ashe? So this is where initiation comes in. Initiation in Christianity would be baptism, because you have to initiate yourself into the mysteries. The mystery of the journey, your journey back home. This is a journey back home, people. So in Christianity, what they do is they hold your head in the water. They hold your head in the water. You got to hold your breath. And when you finally come back up, you take the breath again, which means you are born anew. When they holding you for that minute, when you finally get up out that water, you say, and you take that breath, which makes you born anew. The same way that the womb is filled with water. And when you are born out of that womb, the water breaks. And when the water breaks, you take your first breath. You were in water, in amniotic fluid for 9 months. So when you are baptized, you are placed back in that water of the womb so you can be born again, people. Amen? Ashe? We have to use the soul as a vehicle, but the soul is using the flesh as a vehicle. So we are lost in between the two. When we learn to use the soul as the vehicle, instead of the body being the vehicle, we will do more righteous deeds. Because when you identify with the body, you identify with the urges and the comfortabilities of the body. Tap the screen, y'all. Let's get to another 1,000. Y'all see the numbers going down. Interact with me, y'all. Tap the screen, drop the 9, 19 people. When the pure light comes into darkness, y'all, is what we speaking about. It is seen as the devil. Do y'all get that?